The Square Ball Podcast.
Well, hello, we're back with another episode of Propaganda here in your podcast feed. You'll find it on YouTube as well. Dan, Michael and Dean in our clip show where we find out what's being said across the football fan channels. Not always the easiest show to do off the back of a 5-0 defeat, but we will try our best. We can just basically avoid the bad news, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, I did try to listen to as much Arsenal as I could. You'll see why I gave up. It's unbearable.
You're quite jaded, aren't you?
Yeah. It was Bank Holiday Monday. I don't need this.
We don't need to listen to people being happy unless it's at our expense. We've already covered this on many propagandas. Why would we start now? I get it. I understand it.
The show is brought to you by Levi Solicitors, by the way. There was a little bit of criticism in the Leeds United podcasts thread on Wacko. Somebody was saying they couldn't bear the read for the solicitors at the start, which I suppose in many ways means it's working.
I guess so.
Sticks in your head, doesn't it?
True, yeah.
So maybe we could look. I think we need to maybe reinvent.
I'm sorry if you've already got your wills, your probate, your conveyancing sorted, and you don't need to know about it. But some people need to be told.
I was thinking, is it time to think about new formats, about refreshing everything?
No.
Maybe in the form of song.
I don't have other formats.
Poems.
I'm a one-trick pony, as you know.
Right.
I've got my wills, probate, conveyancing, care home fees. I can mention that.
Is that big for the late summer 2025?
It's looking that way.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on the finger on the pulse. That's what I'm hearing.
What is it about your care home fees that you really want to get across?
It's that you could be due some financial support, but it's not straightforward. It depends how you got your finances and stuff organised.
Right.
And if you speak to Levi's, they'll help.
Thank you.
There you go. Do you want a discount?
I'd love one. levisolicitors.co.uk/the square ball, and there you will get a 10% discount on your legal fees on the full range of services, which includes all the stuff that Michael mentioned before, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Good boy. Right. Let's get into the clips then, shall we? How do we address this one today then off the back of the 5-0 humping?
Well, let's start with an old friend, shall we? Leicester Till I Die TV1.
Right. He's still out, is he?
Yeah, still making videos, doing his thing. No wanking chat in this, which is, well, it's unique, I think, for a clip of them. But we have just signed James Justin.
So this is
Justin James, depending on which way you want to say it.
I think we should call him Justin James.
Okay.
Just to cover off all bases, because I have forgotten. Every time I've gone, is it James Justin or Justin James?
Like Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross. Just throw a load of first names at it and see what sticks.
Both of those fellas.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. But yes, so he is it's the Leicester fan channel that we encountered quite a lot when we were in the same division. We're not anymore.
Nope.
So he's kind of fallen off our radar a little bit.
Yeah, he's still on the radar of some, but not us.
Yeah, they're keeping an eye on him. Good. Because he was very into his masturbatory musings.
He was, but there's none of that on this. They're just talking a bit about James Justin, and then we can talk a bit about Jonathan James, the shoe shop that used to exist. There you go. Just play the clip.
I presume it is still the 8 million with the 2 million add-ons, is it?
Yeah.
Not bad, I don't think, for a 27-year-old that has had his fair share of injuries, but is in the last year of his contract.
Yes, exactly. That's the key thing here, is that we seem to be shifting players that are in the last year of their contract. For a fee that is, he's an England international or ex-England international, but he's had 2 very serious injuries in his time at the club. So, to get any sort of decent fee for him is very impressive, actually. And again, this is 2 new shows in a row where I've gone, well done, to John Rudkin. He's doing his job properly, which is, a shock. Fair play. He was a decent fullback for us for a number of years. But yeah, what everyone's saying in the chat, it's great to get him gone when, last year of his contract and he wasn't going to sign a new deal.
Who's the voice of reason there, Michael, the second one?
He's not been on it before.
I like him. I think he brings a lot to the channel.
He's a different bloke, is what I'm going to say.
Are they sort of keeping him folded in just in case the other guy becomes unavailable at any point?
Possibly, yeah.
Is he the lawyer? Or a lawyer?
He could be a lawyer.
Because he speaks well, doesn't he?
He speaks well. I could see him speaking to a jury of his peers. I'm purely speculating, of course, about the guy's professional career. That's all it is.
A lawyer, a carer, something like that. I'm not sure which. But yeah, that's James Justin. Were we all excited?
Do you think he sounds like a probation officer? You said lawyer. It sort of made me think about the legal profession. I was sort of thinking, what could he do? Because he speaks well.
Is this the new show where we just guess people's jobs?
Yeah,
I like it.
What do you think?
I just think it's not worth speculating at this moment.
Right.
Something.
James Justin. I've seen lots of people saying, "Oh, why are we spending that much money on him?" Well, listen, Transfermarkt has his current market value as 13 million euros.
Right.
Bargain.
Just get him sold then.
Straight away. Flip it.
That's PSR profit straight in the bank.
We didn't have Brexit, so we had stuff delivered to us in euros, Dean.
Oh, sorry. What would you prefer?
£11.24 million according to today's exchange rate.
And so we paid 8, and I assume the 2 million add-ons is if we win the Club World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So that will
or stay up, both equally.
Oh yeah, maybe
equally unlikely.
Stop it. I think it's good business. Yeah. I don't care that he was in the last year of his thing.
It's not our money. It's
not our money. No. We needed cover at fullback. He's played 100 games in the Prem. He's got an England cap. Him and Pat Bamford sat there polishing one cap. So I think it's shrewd business. If he stays fit, the medical team are going to be possibly pretty busy with all these players we've got in. But yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm good with it.
It seems fine, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's about as far as I've managed to get with it.
For cover, do you know what I mean? For cover right back, left back.
I don't know if it means Schmidt leaves, maybe.
Yeah, it will. I mean, the thing is, right, this is what's happened with the transfer window. Because it's been going on for so long, we all got so hyped up over Igor Paixão, right? And then they bring in like a really practical and fairly obvious bit of fullback cover. Was he 10th signing of the summer? Everyone's a bit tired now. The finish line's in sight with the transfer window. The air's gone out of it a little bit. We haven't had the marquee big signing like Paixão. So it's just in terms of if you're constructing a narrative, if you were writing a story.
Say the word optics.
No, if you were writing a book or a story, you wouldn't necessarily write it in this order. You would maybe think about how the story ebbed and flowed a little bit. As it is, it's kind of petered out a bit, I think.
Until that last day when all of a sudden we get loads of shiny toys and there's your third act. When all of the big players come in at the end of the window. Just give
us one shiny bauble that we can all get excited about and declare our season safe. Mind you, later on tonight, the narrative will move on from a 5-0 humping at the Emirates to hopefully us humping Sheffield Wednesday in a similar manner in our third kit.
In the third kit, I think they'll have to make a lot of changes because they don't have that many players. So I think they'll play their under-16s and we'll win 11-0.
Mm-hmm. Although we have struggled against teenagers within the last few days.
He dived.
Mm-hmm.
He did dive, actually.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact, but it was not enough to send a teenage boy tumbling to the floor. No, which you know all about, don't you, Michael?
It was both a foul and a dive.
Yeah.
Because sort of a foul. He was touched.
Wasn't a foul.
But there's not a chance that's an amount of touch that is knocking him over. So get up.
I'm really having to fight hard to resist.
I know you are.
The obvious joke that is just.
Can we talk about
through my brain?
Can we do the elephant in the room though? James Justin, under any circumstances, should be playing for Bournemouth. But somehow
two first names.
Two first names, but somehow he's found his way up north to Leeds United. So that might go against him across the season, but we're yet to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, good analysis.
Thank you.
Good analysis. Thank you.
I'm just looking at Sheffield Wednesday. There are lots of tickets available.
Right.
In the home end. Every block has availability.
You're going to this tonight?
I am. Mm-hmm. The away end obviously is sold out, but the rest of it looks pretty much empty.
When's the last time you went to Hillsborough?
It was the Chris Kirkland game.
Right.
Yeah. Fun evening, that. Chris Kirkland / Dave Jones evening.
Yeah. Are you sure you've not been since to look at Jean-Kevin Augustin?
Oh, shit. I forgot I'd been to that.
I didn't forget, though, did I?
No, you didn't. Yeah, I went to watch that. I went to watch him play in the reserves.
Because you were so excited.
Yeah.
How did that go?
You see, that just goes to show, doesn't it, that transfers on what first gets you excited about a transfer can be very, very misleading, because he looked dead good on YouTube and I'd said about Hillsborough and it was like watching a completely different man. All of a sudden it was like, he can't run. He can't run yet.
Don't look like the profile picture. Yeah. You've caught yourself in a good light in that profile picture, haven't you?
He's quite a big boy, and he's got big legs, big ass on him.
He can't run yet.
He can't run yet. And then obviously he did limp off at half time. There were early concerning signs. And I suppose that's probably Calvert-Lewin's role tonight, isn't it? To look woefully unfit.
Right.
Although Calvert-Lewin, we have seen him with his shirt off he's in good nick at least. Maybe he's not got the match fitness.
I was going to say, I wish I was that out of shape.
But he looks in very good shape, I would say. I know match fitness is a different thing, but I don't think Jean-Kevin had quite the body fat percentage of Calvert-Lewin.
He's a Sheffield United lad, isn't he? He's Calvert-Lewin, so he could be making his debut at Hillsborough.
Should we hear a bit from Sheffield Wednesday fans, actually?
Do you want to? Or do you want to get the Arsenal shite out of the way?
No, we're talking about Sheffield Wednesday, so let's just get it out of the way. It's a very short clip. It's just a song that has aged magnificently. I think this is from their playoff campaign early in the Chancery years. For the context of this, a lot of people will hear the clip and go, yes, I can picture this. I think he's outside a hotel or a hospitality suite or something. It's Chancery and some drunk Sheffield women are singing at him.
That's where we want to be. We're away and we're playing City. We're gonna go on the piss with Chancery.
Better times.
On the piss with Chancery.
Optimism's nice, isn't it? Until you get proven otherwise.
I was trying to find some early clips of people saying nice things about him on YouTube, but I gave up. But I did find, because it's too deep, hidden in other episodes, but I did find a 1 year of Chancery Sheffield Wednesday video, and all the comments were people going, I really like this guy. He's great. He's going to get us there. He knows what he's doing. And there's talk of him improving Hillsborough, investing loads of money in the team, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and
so the position has changed a bit since then.
Hillsborough is essentially fit for condemnation. I mean, it wasn't far off that, obviously, in 1989 with all the awful stuff that happened there. And it doesn't appear to have got much better since.
No, it's when I went to that the Chris Kirkland game, the away end is properly awful. Like, and you can, if you've watched any of the Hillsborough stuff, as in from the 1989, the problems that existed then sort of still exist now in terms of access and things. It's just that it's now seated and
the capacity has
changed
lower.
a bit. But yeah, it's the whole stadium is not really fit for anything.
Is that the stand that is shut at the minute?
No, because that's the way in. So that is now.
And that got reopened, Dean. Do you know what they did? It was basically there were certain aspects of, I think, the steel work were condemned, which is ironic for Sheffield. Yeah. And there are photographs that, because people I think they sent drones up around the stadium, and there were photographs from an inspection, and the metalwork, the joins of the metalwork looked really, really hideously ready to collapse. And then to pass the test of worthiness of occupation, it looks like those beams have been cable tied together, which is a Normanton solution.
I'm not worried anymore.
Yeah.
That seems fine.
Yeah.
You do cable tie plus gaffer tape.
Yeah.
If you combine the two, it's more, and expanding foam.
Yeah.
If you want to go full belt and braces,
Genuinely,
expanding foam, cable ties, gaffer tape.
mate, I don't think you're far off what they've done there.
They seem to have put some nets around the speakers as well. I noticed some people pointing out because they might fall down.
Yeah.
So they just, rather than that's like properly secure them, they just got to put a net underneath. Like, that'll catch it.
Yeah.
Before it hits anyone.
It's like in the northwest at Ellen Road. There's some nets above your head, and I was thinking, I wonder what this is for.
It's for the fishermen.
It's not. It's to stop things dropping on your head.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Super. So yeah, on the piss with Chancery. Where next?
Well, should we get some Arsenal out of the way? We'll have to do Arsenal in two bits because, honestly, it's bad. Let's go Arsenal Fan TV first. The general theme of this was they're getting very excited about Gyökeres.
I told you Gyökeres would come good, didn't I?
He did. It's game two, though. Is it getting to it, or he's seen enough?
No, I mean, he's going to be quality. Yeah. That third goal he scored was just absolutely brilliant.
Third? He scored two.
Yeah. Number 3.
Oh, the third goal. Fair. Well, goal corrected.
Goal number 3. And with the penalty, like, he runs up to it, puts it in the back of the net. I never thought he was even going to miss. He's just cold and clinical. And if we'd had him last season, let's not go there. He's going to win us something this year. He's going to score us 25 to 30.
Wow, that's it, all comps?
I see it, yeah.
All comps.
2 already, all competitions. Absolutely sensational performance from him.
That'll just be in the games against us, won't it?
What, 30 goals in 2 games against us?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Am I being bitter? Or was he not very good?
No, he wasn't. But I think he's a little bit sort of Pirro, Eddie Nketiah in that he can finish, and you don't necessarily get that much else from him. I mean, admittedly, he waltzed through our defence, yes.
But I mean, that's the thing. He scored that one goal, but that was just awful defending.
Yeah.
The actual dribble wasn't very good. He didn't even keep the ball close to him when he's dribbling it. I've watched that back a few times, and I can't believe we didn't stop him.
I know. Well, I can.
Well, yeah. And then he scored a penalty, you know.
Yeah.
Fine.
The cheating child got him.
And then there was that one in the first half where the ball kind of broke to him, and he just like flaps at it with the wrong foot, I think, and it was all looked terrible.
Oh, when they tried to pass out from the back.
Yeah. So I don't quite know where this confidence.
There's possibly an argument that you could stick any striker at the apex of their team, and they'd probably do all right. So Also, I don't care.
There is that.
I don't care. But you know, that first clip, Michael, you've teed it up, so I'm going to hate this. That was fine.
Yeah, well, that's why I started with that.
Oh, just a little,
because he speaks in a way that is like vaguely normally human.
Right.
The rest of Arsenal fans seem to speak in a certain way. I don't know if it's Arsenal fan TV as a whole that has created this, because like you can listen to Spurs fans geographically almost the same place. You can listen to West Ham fans, still London Premier League team. Arsenal fans have got like. It's an Arsenal fan TV way of speaking. It's
almost been consumed by the internet as Arsenal's fan base, I think. Because you saw all those fucking middle-aged weirdos doing the thing with I'm doing the Gyökeres celebration.
Well, the next guy actually starts off doing that celebration. Although he's doing it wrong. He's doing it over his eyes.
Right.
So you think that's not what he does.
No.
But he's trying his best. But yeah, so this guy he's very Arsenal fan TV, by which I mean it's completely exhausting.
Yeah, but let me just do one more time. All right, let's get to the game, yeah? Look, I have to do a quick interview because I can't do a long interview over there. It's crowded, but I can do one here. And you see Gyökeres, yeah? I was telling people, never doubt Gyökeres, yeah? He scored a lot of goals last season there. He's scoring, yeah? 50 goals. He came here. I was praised God because I literally called my friend a season ticket. I couldn't miss a game like this. Last minute call up, he called me and I was screaming saying, yes, I got a ticket because I wanted to see what this guy could do. Yeah, man like Victor Blood Clock Gyökeres, yeah? I know this brother's going to really cook this season, yeah? And when he cooks, yeah, I'm telling you, he's going to make sure also brings trophies here to the Emirates this season. Bro, let me just say, yeah, where I sat, yeah, which was in the clock end, it was like me hearing the fans singing, chanting, jumping Gyökeres, his name. Bro, it was like I haven't been watching Arsenal in 15 years, so like real talk. Yeah, that's gonna be like Arsenal I haven't even watched in God knows how long. Let me just tell you, like in God knows how long. But first home game of the season, I couldn't miss a game like this. I am so impressed, yeah. And listen, I knew I might be. I know people say I'm negative all the time when it comes to the Arteta situation, but don't seem negative now. Now I'm not being negative. Let me leave that to one side, yeah. But let me tell you this, yeah. Victor Gyökeres, I have faith in you. You're gonna cook this season, yeah.
I mean, that was like a minute and 9 seconds, that clip. I'm not quite sure what he said in terms of what was the point.
A lot.
I mean, like the point he was trying to make. Like, I know that we've come back in here sometimes and we've been enthusiastic on the back of a big win or whatever, and you're buzzing and you're talking quickly or whatever. But that was just.
I think I've figured it out how you sound like these guys do on Arsenal Fan TV. You have to have confidence and a surety. You have to speak like young people speak with no breathing.
I've never felt as old, I have to say, listening to that.
Yeah.
If you do all of those things, you can be on Arsenal Fan TV, because the amount of times that we have clips like that from Arsenal Fan TV where they're saying everything like it's a fact. I think that's what we're missing, just making bold claims, just making statements, and then throwing a few bruvs and yeahs in there.
Should we get back to the Leicester guy when it comes to making bold claims and statements? Just move on.
Probably, yeah.
Just move on.
Say it for more Arsenal fans, probably.
Yeah, I mean, that you say the level of confidence and everything there. Sometimes when you listen to opposition fans, you'll get a perspective on your own team, and they're the good ones, I suppose, aren't they? Where you'll listen to it and you'll be like, oh, actually, I not thought of it that way, but someone seeing Leeds as an outsider, you get a bit of insight. And then you also get this from Arsenal Fan TV.
What really made you happy today?
I think Saliba and Gabriel, man, they're just monsters to sell, man. I'm proud to say that we've got them as our two centre-backs. I know Real Madrid are sniffing around Saliba, but overall in today's game, good performance. I think first 20 minutes, you could see what Bielsa and Leeds were trying to do. They set up pragmatic. They didn't want Arsenal to break through the lines quickly. And I was saying to Robbie, literally just over there, teams are going to come to Arsenal and set up like this because you're not going to want to go toe-to-toe with Arsenal. No. And I was hearing what Lee Judges and you lot were saying on the preview to this game. Leeds, they had a good game against Everton on Monday night in the end, but they could have been 4-0 down in the first 20 minutes.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Did I miss something?
The whole thing?
Do you know what he's lacking, gentlemen? Ball knowledge. He's lacking his ball knowledge.
Yeah, the whole bit. I was just like,
I mean, there's the obvious point about Bielsa.
Yeah.
That was 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, since then, we've had Jesse Marsh, Gracia, Allardyce.
Anyone else?
Scoobs and Farker. So he's many, many managers behind.
And it's not his job to know exactly everything that's gone on at Leeds, but I mean,
That's like us thinking Wenger's still in charge.
Yeah, you can at least look in the opposition dugout and see who it is.
And I wasn't sure at the second point.
We did try and go toe-to-toe with them, which was our undoing.
And also, there could have been 4-0 down. I don't know if he was meaning against Everton or against Arsenal, but in neither game was that true. Because Everton, we had them completely penned in all the first half, and the first 20 minutes against Arsenal was pretty quiet.
Probably just got in his mind the end of the game, which was them putting in goals for fun or whatever, or the middle part of the game, and it skewed his view of the whole game. I think I'll forgive him that.
Don't forgive him.
It's almost as if he's had a microphone shoved in his face and he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about.
Careful, Dean. I mean,
this hasn't been shoved in my face. I sat willingly.
Yeah. Just talking about.
I'm glad they didn't bring Ian Wright on anyway. He always scores against us, that prick.
Yeah, he still plays for them.
He does, yeah.
Does he not? Do we need a break from that now, or should we just plough straight through the Gunners?
I don't know. How are you feeling?
Let's just gunner through.
Okay, we'll get through them. We'll get through them then. Lee Gunner, who is an Arsenal Fan TV spin-off.
Fortunate that he got that name.
Yeah. So this guy I looked him up. He's 43.
Right.
It's important to know the context of this. He's got 130,000 subscribers.
Right.
So people
more than us.
People who a lot more than us.
Yeah.
People who are choosing to listen to this though.
Yeah.
With that in mind, just listen to this. This is the way he opened his video.
43.
He's 43 years old.
The hair flick pack, bro. My striker, brother. My striker. I told you that you wanted Sesko, bruv. F Sesko. Yeah, looking like a meal deal. Tesco £3 meal deal, whatever it is, bruv. Get out of here. We got a proper striker. Hold that. Can we play you every week? I got 5 on it. My man put you, man, to sleep. I got 5 on it. Hold that. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Back-to-back wins. Plush. 5-0. 5-0. Hold that. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Yeah? Delete all your 002 002s. Yeah? You can delete all your drafts, lads. Yeah? Hold that. My striker. My striker. You can play with your hair as much as you want if you bag twice, bruv. Couple of cans, couple of goals, bruv. Hold that. Bosh.
130,000 subscribers, you say? We've got 33,369 as of immediate, right now. This reminds me of the, is it the Peep Show meme? Are we the bad guys? I do wonder, mate, is this world for us anymore?
My man put you, man, to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Was he... Right. Was he saying that he thought Gyökeres had a good game?
I think so. And I think there's something about some people said they should have signed Sesko instead, and then they got him. It's bewildering.
This is what the Arsenal... Maybe this is just what the Arsenal fan... But this is the language they communicate in. It's like almost like sound bites and tweets and making a point in that way, rather than just going, I thought Gyökeres was good today. We were linked with like Sesko. I feel we've probably got more value out of Gyökeres because he was on fire. He was on flames today.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not quite as literal as we are. So maybe you have to dig around in meaning for this.
It's poetry, really.
Yeah, it's Shakespearean.
It is probably in its own way, isn't it? It's modern youth poetry.
No, it's not.
The thing
he can't be youth poetry. He's 43.
Well, yeah, the thing
he might be speaking to the youth though.
The thing I wrote down straight away.
Guy, but
thing I wrote down straight away was Dad's taking the divorce well.
Right.
He smokes as well. He's on videos too because he's hard.
Right.
On his indoors on his videos.
Yeah.
It's a fire hazard.
Right.
Yeah. He's busy looking.
Does he not read the health warnings?
Don't know. Looks pretty bad though, doesn't it?
Square Ball bringing you important health information.
Don't smoke, kids.
It'll make you look cool, but it'll kill you. Right. Next.
Just a little clip of him talking.
Watch it, drink it in. We have a killer up front, bruv.
Oh.
Which is kind of a different spin on what they had in midfield last year.
What's the next clip?
It's him talking about their centre-backs, and it somehow ends up sounding like this.
When they're on it, they're on it. And when you're going up against Leeds United, that should be a walk in the park. And it was literally, they took Win the Dog for a walk. Literally took Win the Dog for a walk. Come on, let's go. Come on, walkies. Come here. Walkies. Come on, let's go. Come on. Sit. I'll give it to you in Romanian as well. Kapusus. No. Couple sus. You know what that means? That means heads up, bruv. And our heads are up. We're top of the table. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Couple sus is heads up, bruv. Yeah, cool cat. Sit, sleep, sleep. Cool cat. Sleep, sit. That is it. Sit down, bitches. We fucked them over. Hold that. Anyways.
Is he confessing to fucking dogs?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know. I just wanted it to stop. I genuinely just didn't get through any more of this after that. I was like, I'm going to clip this bit up, and then I'm going to move on to something else because I can't bear it.
Do you think this is his job?
I think so.
With that many subscribers, it's going to be, isn't it?
What the fuck is going on?
I mean, I don't.
Well, I mean, we come in here and we offer insight, and
he might be making money out of he might be making money out of the rap thing he did, I suppose, if he's doing that on the side.
Yeah.
He's a lyricist. Dog walking, maybe he's doing that.
Dog walking business, there we go.
I think we maybe need to reassess the internet, don't we?
No, I think we need to turn it fucking off.
Well, that's what I mean. Do we just consider finding the master switch, the plug, and just turning that whole, just stopping this whole thing?
I mean, good luck to him, because that's proper selling shit that people are buying, clearly. Unbelievable.
Bottom of the barrel stuff. Bottom of the barrel.
And
do you know what?
And yet, he's got fucking 4 times as many subscribers as we have.
But best of luck to him. That's made me feel better about the whole thing, because I couldn't be an Arsenal fan and have to receive my news and opinion through that sort of medium. I just won't understand it.
You don't have to. That's the thing.
There must be some normal Arsenal fans, but God, they don't seem to be online.
Right.
Are we casting ourselves as normal Leeds fans within this? Because I don't think we can do that ourselves.
No, but we speak in it like recognisably like humans.
Okay.
Which I think which is an upgrade rather than the weird whistling thing he was doing.
I fucking hate the Premier League.
It's terrible, isn't it? Let's hear some.
At least in the Championship, we got dour Northerners. Well, I don't bloody like this. I feel right sad going to ground tonight. That's the Sheffield fans, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all wheels are coming off under Wilder. Oh, Ruben Sellers, I don't want him in. Ding dang do.
Well, let's hear some dour Northerners then. Let's hear from Webby and O'Neill. Just O'Neill, I think, actually. Yeah. There were some questions about Perry over the weekend. His performance, which I reflected on, I'm sort of all right with it. I don't think he was massively at fault for anything, but he didn't say anything. But if he is a problem, maybe there's a solution.
Does it still frighten you to death at corners with Bayindir in goal?
Who's the goalkeeping coach? I'm telling you now, who's the goalkeeping coach? You've seen what happened last week. Good performance against Arsenal, but the goalkeeper, his mistake, doing what he did, flapping at it. Well, you would have thought the goalkeeping coach would have sorted that out. I mean, let's get something straight. I could have sorted that out.
Right.
Get him in.
Self-appointed goal. But you know what? That is like balm for the soul after listening. Even though that Mancunian accent,
it's nicer, isn't it?
After the Arsenal lot, and I don't know if this is just my northern bias or whatever. More of that.
Okay, well, you can have more of it. Let's hear about how it's going in general for Scum this year.
I really was worried we was going to get beat. Something's got to happen here, not just with the goalkeeping position, but like, what are you playing at? What are you trying to do, Ruben?
The thing is...
what are you trying to do when you change these substitutes? Yeah. Because it's not working.
Yeah. But this is going to happen all the way through the season, game on game this. If we don't bring a ball-winning midfielder in this transfer window, it's going to be starting with Casemiro and Bruno. And then on that 60-minute mark, start making his changes in the midfield area. And if we start seeing performances like we've done today, from the likes of Agati coming on, who's basically was playing in a back three at times instead of picking men up in that central midfield area, we're going to invite more and more pressure onto us.
Yeah, well, we invited the pressure and then we lost we didn't have the rhythm in the second half. So all we really did was invite the pressure. We gave up the midfield. Did anyone see that? We gave up the midfield. And what have we always said last year and before the season started? We said that midfield needs to be sorted out. We'll get run through by teams at the top and teams at the bottom. And it clearly happened in the second half. So for me, yes, a midfielder is the priority, but United don't seem to be able to want to do that.
I love that they're still just swinging wildly in the dark, trying to figure it all out.
I mean, they did get, like you mentioned Ugarte. Yeah, they paid like 50 million quid for him, and after they'd paid 50 million quid for Casemiro. That's too old in midfield. They've got 100 million.
Forgive me, is Ugarte, is he a midfielder?
He is, yeah. He's an oldie midfielder.
Right.
From PSG.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Paid a load of money for him.
I don't like football.
You just like Leeds United?
Yeah, Yeah.
Interesting. He was reminding us then as well about what they said last year.
Oh, I remember this. Is this the clip?
So can you remember what they did say last year?
Mate, I've been hoping this would be the clip.
In January.
Can I press play?
Yeah, of course you can.
Ruben Amorim has turned this football club round.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, he's turned it around. He's turned it around in a 360-degree circle, right back where they were before.
People have been waiting. So they got 1 point from 2 games.
Can we address Bruno Fernandes and his penalty miss?
I was going to say, why are Webby and O'Neill not talking about the brutal assault on Bruno Fernandes before he took his penalty?
So for anybody who hasn't seen this in the game over the weekend, can you, Michael, in the most biased language you could possibly muster, explain what it was that happened?
Well, the referee turns around and slightly touches shoulders with Bruno Fernandes.
So it's as he's going to move into position for the penalty, isn't it? And Bruno is stood there getting ready to take it. Referee's just going to pass around the back of him in that way that you do. You know, if you were shimmying around in a corridor or whatever,
Well, no, the referee's doing his job still. He's going to make sure that there's no one in the penalty box so the penalty can be taken. So everyone's doing their jobs.
It's a very long way off the blokes trying to start a fight by bumping into someone bump. It's like it's a genuine like, oh shit, sorry, I didn't realise you were there, sort of thing. But the way Fernandes looks at him, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What on earth is that? I mean, if another player had done it, he would have gone down. Presumably, his brain must have calculated, like, the ref can't send himself off there.
I was going to say it would have confused him because his immediate instinct would be to plead towards the ref, wouldn't it? At that point, he'd seek him out or he'd know where he is automatically.
But it's you.
Yeah.
Well, did you see what Ruben Amorim said after the game, that it threw Fernandes for the rest of the game? How fragile is your fucking captain?
Well, you've seen him, haven't you?
Well, I have, but I mean, let's just stay on Man United for a second. If your captain, who is your designated penalty taker, self-confessed, or Man United will say, one of the best players in the world, if the referee touches him a little bit, number one, he misses a penalty, and then for the rest of the game, his head's fucked. Yeah. How fragile are you?
Well, I was going to say, I don't think it's the dub, as the youth would say, that he thinks it is. You don't confess to that.
No.
I'm so fragile that if the ref just happened to touch me by accident briefly as he was lining up for a penalty, that then caused me to miss the penalty, and that then threw me off the rest of the entire game. You're a fucking international level football, you rat-faced
Anyway,
character.
Good to see him missing it anyway.
Yeah, excellent.
Super.
I'm fuming though. We don't play him until January. I thought we had a game. I thought we played them away before January, but it's not. We play afterwards.
They'll have a new manager by then.
They'll have the shit sorted out by then.
Are they in one of the European competitions?
No.
All right.
No,
so I was wondering if there would perhaps be a little bit of a redeeming story there for him that would just keep him in place for long enough.
Well, they'll probably beat Grimsby. Is that tonight or tomorrow night? And so that'll buy him 4 months.
I'm not sure it does. I don't think that doesn't count for much. I wouldn't say.
You know,
I wouldn't say so.
Right.
No.
Right.
No. Clive Mendonca to get a hat trick. That's my Grimsby knowledge.
Nice
to date there. Or Peter Sweeney, because he played for them once, and that's all I know.
Are they the Codheads?
It makes sense.
Yeah. I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking back to the games in the 80s when
the Mariners. Are they the Mariners?
Yeah, maybe.
I think when Leeds played Grimsby in the 80s, I'm fairly sure. I was maybe Hull. This song went out to, but probably both of them. You only sing when you're fishing.
Very good. It is indeed the Mariners.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Lovely.
Does
that mean that they're like seamen?
I believe so. Yep. I believe so. Should we go with another relegation threatened team next? West Ham Fan TV. Just to revisit a clip from last week's show, actually, when they had lost to Sunderland.
Is that a marker of where we expect to be this season? I said it's got to be. You come in here, you've got to at least see where you are, and we're nowhere near.
Nowhere near. I think this is a relegation season. I think, and it's not. I said that before the game. I've said it on social media and whatever. Like, I think this season we're just going to run out of luck. That was a spineless, gutless performance from start to finish. And he obviously Potter's put the formation. He's put this team out. Players have got to play for him. And I don't think they did play for him today. You know, people have got to start expecting a little bit more from the owners and from the manager. At some point, that turn has got to happen. And if people haven't watched today and it isn't clicking now, maybe it'll click when Chelsea put 5 past us. Maybe it'll click when Wolves reserves put us out of the League Cup. Maybe it'll click when Forest beat us at the City Ground. But at some point, this has got to come. At some point, fans have got to start feeling a little bit of emotion and a little bit of anger towards what we're seeing.
All right, Nostradamus.
Not wrong, was
wow.
He knew.
They have to be worried. They have to be. I'm in line with what he's saying there. He's sensing it, right? He's sensing it because they are in deep trouble. I mean, I know this season's going to be a massive struggle for us. Of course it is. You can just see the gap to the top end of the Premier League was exposed hideously against Arsenal. But they look to be in real bother.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep, definitely.
So what's next? This is after the Chelsea game.
What do we do? How do we? I know we've got to sign more players, but the likelihood is we're not going to get anyone significant in. So how do we change what we've got here?
I mean, we know the answer lies in the ballroom, doesn't it? But the thing is, we can't get him out. Even there's no appetite. I think people would like him out. I don't think people want him out. I don't think people you see it tonight. You know, this is the last home game in the transfer window. We're 5-1 down, and it's like. The Singings fans are now all in Brady's pocket because she's letting them put their flags up and she's sort of encouraging them, so they're doing what she wants. So the vocal fans that are congregating around them aren't going to start singing anything. They're not going to start a protest. Yeah, there's been no protest around. And for everyone else, 3-1 down, 4-1 down, they're streaming out. By 5-1, the ground's half empty.
Yeah.
So there is no protest. So he's won. The war's over. Yeah, he's won. We're stuck with him. This is as good as it gets. We're probably going down this season, and next year, who knows what's going to happen in the Championship.
Oof. 3-0 at Sunderland, 5-1 at home to Chelsea.
And they genuinely don't seem to think they're signing anyone decent. They're like, we're going to get some scraps last minute of the transfer window, but I think they've only bought 3 players this summer.
But have they not spent a lot of money in recent years? And they're probably, like many teams in the Premier League, right up against it in terms of complying with PSR or whatever.
It's not a happy ship. I watched this on Friday. They were poor. They were really poor. And just before half time, there was quite a lot of people who left. And I suddenly had a thought, that stadium is going to look so fucking weird with like 15,000 people in next season.
Well, funny you say that. I've got another clip.
Like, I know a lot of people, young people, hasn't sort of experienced Upton Park, honestly. One thing I want to say, that stadium is a lot better than this absolute crap out here. Things that need to change, first of all, we need claret seats close to the pitch. Me personally, I'd knock it down.
Knock it down.
Knock it down.
There you go. That's one solution.
Right.
The London Stadium. Knock it down.
Just knock it down. It is shit. I will. Every time you see it, I've only ever been there for a concert, so I've not seen football in it, but the sort of surrounding of it and stuff isn't like a football stadium because it's just sort of...
It's got a big shopping centre next to it. Yeah.
It's terrible. Upton Park was a good stadium. Like, it was... You felt something going in there.
Did you go to Upton Park? Have you been?
Yeah. And it was good. It was in like... I don't know, it was an atmospheric walk from the tube.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the ground was all sort of hemmed in. Inside, it was nice and tight. Not a good stadium under any sort of measurable...
like ours?
Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, compared to that. So good. I've no real grudge against West Ham.
No, but obviously because they're a divisional rival and you've got to see them as a potential team to drop.
But I would like them to go down this year just to take up one of the places, because rather them than us.
Yes,
and they can bounce back. Let them have a go at it.
Yeah, and an interesting point there is that, we're talking about Everton this season and hoping that moving into the new stadium might cause them to just have a little loss of that home thing. Now, the first game of the season at the new stadium is anything to go by. They'll really harness it, and I think it's really important to do that. But then it looks like a Bundesliga ground. It reminds me of like Hoffenheim or something like that. It looks really quite... it looks football stadium-y. They don't have any such luxury. It's not...
No.
They don't like it, do they? And it's a crap stadium. And does it ever properly feel like home? It doesn't. No. I don't think.
It's like when you see the view from the upper tier of the weird bit they've kind of infilled behind the goal, but then it creates like a tennis court area. Yeah, because there's not anything you can do with it, and it just looks terrible.
It's an athletics ground that they've installed some bubble machines in.
Some of the other complaints actually were saying that a guy was saying it's completely overrun by tourists as well, because I guess it's London and there are tickets available. He was saying he was in, I can't remember which end there was a guy who'd been not in his usual seat for some reason. He'd been in the other end, but he was saying like literally none of the people around him knew the words to Bubbles, and everyone was just taking pictures the whole game, and he was just like, shit, I hate it. I want to get out.
At full time, obviously a lot of West Ham fans had left, but then like 30 minutes after full time whistle, they went back to the pitch to talk to, I think it was Jamie Redknapp, and there were loads of people still in the stadium just taking pictures. Clearly tourists.
Yeah.
Not for Ellen Road, thank you.
But I say this is what you get, isn't it, when you make yourself the most accessible stadium in London, and it's a Premier League one at that. It's a sort of price you pay, isn't it? Really? The people willing to pay 60, 70, 80, 90 quid for turning up and taking some photographs. Yay.
Football.
There you go. Well, you mentioned Everton. Let's go back to EFC Toffee 32327.
Trips off the tongue.
If you remember him last year from TikTok, he was the very serious Northern Irish Everton fan.
Yes.
Who didn't think it was right that we'd been celebrating. He thought it was a disgrace that people were joking about the penalty. He's continued with a bit of Leeds content this week because he's been disposing of a Dominic Calvert-Lewin shirt.
Right. I wonder where you were going with that.
And he's commentating while he does it. There's a bit of a gap at the end and a bit of noise. This is him kicking at a bush as he throws the shirt into it, just to show he really means business.
So would you look at this? My old Calvert-Lewin shirt, number 29. That is how long I've believed in him. But it is kind of emotional getting rid of it, but I think I have to be honest. You know, I could keep it, but why would you say you want to go to a club with a winner's mentality and then go to Leeds? You turn down Champions League clubs and everything? Don't think so, pal. Goodbye.
Did he burn the shirt, or did he just throw it in a bush?
He threw it in a ditch.
In a ditch?
In a ditch.
Yeah. Mom, Dad's outside throwing football shirts around again.
I think he's quite young.
Mom.
He's quite young. It does make me wonder what else he's disposed of in ditches over the years. He seems to know his way around them quite well.
Right.
But
he's a very serious young man.
Very, very serious.
He said there he was getting kind of emotional. I was like, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like you're reading
It's also littering. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, fly tipping.
Should we report him for fly tipping?
It's an on-the-spot fine.
They call Ross McCormack.
He's not going to be able to identify, is it?
You don't get
Dominic Calvert-Lewin shirt.
Don't get Arsenal fan TV doing this, do you? Reporting people for fly tipping. This is the home of fly tipping on the internet.
I don't know, actually, because he's obviously not a Scouser, but I think grassing's one of the worst things you can do if you're a Scouser, isn't it?
Is that right?
So, I don't know.
Did we not ascertain he was Northern Irish?
Yeah, we did, but he's an Everton fan. So if we grass him for fly tipping, I don't know if that will get us in bother with the city of Liverpool.
I think we're safe because I think he's still in Northern Ireland.
Okay,
right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Great.
Should we finish on a song?
Please, can we?
This is, I can't remember how we ended up talking about him the other week, but Robbie Savage. He is indeed the Forest Green manager, it seems.
Oh, okay.
He's done a song, and he sounds. You know, sometimes people will take you by surprise with the singing voice, like the Susan Boyle thing, I suppose. Where someone will come out and everyone's like, "Oh, this is going to be shit," and then they sing, and you're like, "Wow,
voice of an angel."
Bloody hell, they can really carry a tune. Not the case with Robbie Savage. Robbie Savage singing sounds exactly how you would imagine Robbie Savage singing to sound.
Before you play this, is this going to sound like if you recorded a song as Robbie Savage?
Yes. And will we hear your interpretation of it afterwards?
There's just no point because it sounds exactly like it'd be the same thing.
Give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. It's at least all showbiz now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Got a sort of 1:45 in the morning at a wedding vibes about it, hasn't it? It really does.
Is he singing Rovers?
Yeah.
Forest Green Rovers.
Forest Green Rovers.
Right.
Right. Okay. That actually, I found that a bit underwhelming. Truthfully,
Did you?
I expected it to be more exaggerated. I expected to hear more. You heard little hints of it as he started singing. You could tell that's Robbie Savage. After that, it could have just been any bloke.
Nah, 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 Rovers.
Thank you.
Could have done that bit of it.
That's all I wanted.
For anyone not on the video version, in order to produce this incredible impersonation, Michael's got to make his tongue real big.
You clamp it to the bottom of your mouth. That's the way to do it.
I actually saw Paul McCartney at Glastonbury playing this epic 3-hour set where he ended with Hey Jude, and Michael's just beating that experience.
Yeah,
for me.
But he's getting on, isn't he?
Who, Paul?
Yeah. It's time you let me or Robbie Savage take over.
What other songs could Robbie Savage do? Is that a conversation for a different day?
The shoutier, the better, I think.
Yeah.
No, I was going to go more sensual. Do you know Jason Mraz, I'm Yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Please.
You don't tell me about how
it's perfect.
That's what I'm
perfect. So coming to the show next new episode.
Yeah,
Robbie Savage karaoke.
Yeah,
because if this Premier League season continues to go,
quite peaky on the mics.
Yeah.
I think I might have to get a bit further back.
Just go back off. That's what all the good singers do, and that's what you are. Is that when they're doing Christina Aguilera is doing that big note or whatever, or Mariah Carey, they pull the mic,
doing that gesture again.
No, do that gesture.
They pull the mic away from the.
Yeah.
From their face, don't they, to allow for the increased amplitude of the noise.
And you've had plenty of practice of that around the back of Farm Foods.
Exactly.
Muscle memory will kick in at some point.
Keeping the hands and the mouth working.
Exactly. In unison.
Yeah, so if this Premier League season continues to go in the way that it went on Saturday, and it's a bit bleak, what are we going to do other than lean into cheap humour about you sucking off tramps around the back of discount supermarkets?
Yeah. Cool. I've got one more clip, actually. I've just realised. I checked my sheet. I've forgotten about Big Stevie Cool, 1972.
Right.
He's a Rangers fan. He's unimpressed with their start under Russell Martin. But there's just a few ghosts of Leeds United's past in him in this first clip, all just getting a bit of a going over, which is just interesting to hear.
Played 3 games in the league. We've won none. We've drew 3. And we should have lost 3. And we've regressed. We've actually got worse since the first competitive game of the season against Panathinaikos at Ibrox. How's that happened, man? It honestly feels like with each training session we get, every training session, man, that he builds and he puts his team to get, every player he brings in and trains with gets worse. How is that? How is that actually possible? I would love to know. Max Aaron's absolutely disgusting, right? Honestly, I never thought I'd want Tav back in the team, but he makes a good case for it. And then Joe Rothwell, I'll hold my hands up. I said, this guy does the basics, right? He does it. He's a fat bastard.
Oh, fucking hell.
So not going well.
Must have had a good summer after celebrating the old promotion with us. It's a shame, but I don't know if can we blame Russell Martin for this, for using him wrong? He's in because Russell Martin's teams are not like ours. It's slow and steady, patient build up, isn't it? And all right, he had Farker's number 3 times, fine, whatever, grow up. But it's not the all singing, all dancing, attacking that we were trying to do.
Possibly, but he's not doing Big Steve Cool 1972. He's not doing too much football analysis here. He's called Joe Rothwell a fat bastard, and he called Aaron's disgusting. So I feel like I want him to show his work in here a little bit.
Well, do you want to hear a bit more detail about why he hates both Rothwell and Martin?
Yes, please.
And what he thinks is appropriate punishment for them.
He was gassed in that first half, man. 30 minutes into it, he was gassed. Every pass he made was lazy, lethargic. The guy is running around, beetroot red, pure beetroot, offers nothing. How did that guy, how is he an integral part of a Leeds team that won the championship last year, right? And the championship's not the greatest league in the world, right? But people are like, oh, Martin's brought these guys in who are slow, lethargic, and they have no energy and physicality about them. I refuse to believe that Joe Rothwell last year in a Leeds midfield that walked the championship, right, which is a decent league, was playing the exact same way he was playing the day and he's done so far this season. There's no way, man. It has to be an imposter because I don't even know what's going on there. Joe Rothwell, I don't know. 30, get a birth certificate check on this guy. He looked about 40 out there. Did he, man? Pathetic. Here's Joe Rothwell. What's he talking about? What he's going to eat tonight is Big Mac. He's a fat bastard. Fuck him. He's pissed. And as for Russell Martin, vegan twat, he deserves to get the shitest plate of mince forced down his throat for what he's done to us so far this season, because it's no right. It's fucking no right anyway.
Force feeding shit mince to vegans.
How good does it sound in Glaswegian as well?
Yeah.
That's the thing. They just know how to swear good and proper, don't they?
Yeah, it's great.
That's the best thing about propaganda, is just all of the different accents swirling around these beautiful aisles.
Force-fed mince. I did see a tweet doing the rounds, and it included a picture as well of a Rangers fan saying, first day of double meat, just to render Russell Martin's veganism pointless. It's like barbecue full of food.
And he said he was beetroot red, which I really like. But then I'm sure one of you was going to bring this up. This guy, a Rangers fan, had the gumption to say the Championship is not the best league.
Well, they've just drawn with St Mirren. So.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Those who live in glass houses and all of that.
It is I think it's on Opta's website. You can look at the power rankings for all the various leagues to see which one is the best. And the Championship it's in the sort of top 6, isn't it, in Europe?
I think it's normally 5th, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that, in terms of like the quality of the teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I will say on Joe Rothwell, start of last season, he did look a bit like that for us. Like when he played against Borough, you were like, oh, he's got some nice touches, but then he also looked absolutely knackered. He builds his fitness through the year.
Gradual.
Maybe he's going to be fine.
Also, not our problem.
Not our problem.
He's on a 3-year contract there, isn't he, as well?
Oh, they actually permanently... I thought he was on loan.
No, I think they signed him.
They actually signed him.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I think so. I read that. I saw it.
Maybe he's got... Maybe Scotland. Stop deep frying everything.
Yeah.
Give Joe Rothwell a bloody chance.
Yeah, deep fried mince.
Deep fried lasagna or whatever he's having for his tea. Give him a break.
Don't have to eat it, but...
There's nothing else. What else is he going to have?
True.
Mars bars? Deep fried porridge?
Deep fried salad?
Deep fried salad? You can't... There's no other options.
Nothing safe, is it?
You have to come south of the border for some nutrients.
Right.
Sorry, any Scottish listeners.
For some nutrients. I mean, they don't get any vitamin D up there because no sunlight, is there?
True enough.
Right, we'll wrap it up there then, and back with another dose of propaganda next week. We managed to actually get a fair amount of humour out of what was a fairly bleak weekend from a Leeds point of view, but that's not really the point of this show, is it?
It was a fucking bleak bank holiday Monday listening to Arsenal fans, I can tell you that much.
When do we play them again?
Imagine listening to hours of that to try and get some clips. I didn't listen to hours.
Did you not pick up the language?
No, I never would.
After a while, it didn't start to make sense to you. No,
it's like being in a country where you start to learn the vernacular when you're around. You know,
I didn't want to.
La cuenta por favor and all that.
Yeah. Fluent,
but none of that. Right then, we will we'll knock it on the head there and return with more propaganda next week. We've got a match ball coming up that'll be out tomorrow after the Sheffield Wednesday game tonight. Update later in the week. Going to be speaking to Bryn Law too. Look out for all those. Ta-ra.
The Square Ball Podcast.